Can you all believe that the Walt Disney Company has been around for 100 years? Wow. So Wish is the latest animated film from Disney in which we follow a character named Asha, voiced by Ariana DeBose, as one night she wishes a star, but she gets a much more direct answer than she bargained for when an actual star comes down as a troublemaker of a star that joins her on her quest. Alrighty guys, so let's get into Wish.
Excellent!
Wish was a movie that every time I kept hearing about it, guys, I always kept thinking, oh, cool new Disney movie. And I swear to God to you guys, every time I kept saying that, it's like this movie just left my radar entirely. Something about this movie just didn't really overly excite me all that much. I knew pretty much nothing about it other than that Chris Pine had a voice, Ariana DeBose had a voice in it, and that it was a Walt Disney movie. And I'm happy to say that I really enjoyed Wish. Ariana DeBose has many moments in particular. She can belt out those tunes absolutely, and in fact, I really liked her character's journey in this movie quite a bit. Also, Alan Tudyk had me laughing so many times. There are many scenes in this movie where he just had a joke that came out of nowhere, and I would not be surprised if he improvised lines on the spot while recording. One performance in particular stole every single scene, and that was Chris Pine as Magnifico. Not only does Chris Pine bring so much charisma, but he plays a villain that not only is so cocky and he's so good at that, but he just plays a great villain as somebody that sees what people are really hoping for in life, and he's using that hope for his own personal gain. Something else I gotta talk about here, and the most obvious thing here, the animation in Wish is absolutely beautiful. One particular thing that I noticed when I was watching this movie is that the animation style of this movie is kind of a hybrid crossover from the animation that we all know and love, the CG animation, combining with the old Renaissance style painting of animation from, let's say, Pinocchio, Snow White. Those two animation styles come together in this really cool hybrid animation style that is not only showcasing the legacy of what Disney's old animation was, and kind of ushering new and what could be almost a future of what Disney's animation could look like. This was a really cool look. The thing I liked about the most with this movie, and as a matter of fact, I loved about Wish, was that Wish felt like it was an homage and a love letter to Disney's creations, to Disney's storytelling, the animation, while at the same time it felt like it was ushering something new for the future going into, well, like I said to you guys earlier, the future. All of this is rolled into a movie with really a story and a message that's quite powerful. Messages about having wishes, hopes, and dreams, and knowing how powerful it is to have those set things in your life. Wish is loaded with a lot of Disney references. Some in particular that I thought were very clever and very creative. One particular, I was just thinking like, holy crap, they actually put that in there. The music in Wish I thought was overall very enjoyable. One particular bit, which is a musical bit, which is my favorite bit in the entire film, is Chris Pine's music. The musical bit involving Chris Pine. This particular song is my favorite song in the entire film. Haven't been playing this on a loop here and there, well, almost every day. Yeah, because the song is just really that catchy, and it's just really that freaking good.
Well, that's just fucking great!
Do I think that Wish will go down as the next Disney classic? Unfortunately not. Like I mentioned to you all earlier, Wish is full of references from the Disney company's past. Like I said, whether it's characters, the storytelling, it gets to a point where there are some references that not only felt like it was just put there as a way to just put more references in there, but there are definitely some references that are a bit too on the nose. There's a particular reference in which it's about to be showcased and it's there, and I just thought, did that really have to be in there? It never gets to the point where it's nearly as good or really as great as those Disney's classics. Referencing and homaging can only get you so far without running stale. Don't be wrong to you guys, while it definitely didn't run stale, at the same time, it's a movie that I definitely feel like that I could have done so much more. While the musical bits are definitely enjoyable, as a matter of fact, there wasn't a musical bit that I didn't dislike per se, but besides the bit that Chris Pine sung, which I absolutely loved, the other songs, while they're definitely, like I said, enjoyable, nothing in particular besides the Chris Pine song stands out. They aren't songs that I'm gonna see myself playing on my iPod, going in my car, driving to a destination like onto work or going to a movie itself. The first 15 minutes as a movie just feels like it takes a long time to get going. It stumbles quite a bit, and at a certain point in the movie I just felt like, let's get there, let's get to the conflict, let's get to the inciting incident, let's get to where this movie really gets going here.
Here we go.
So overall, Wish feels like a greatest hits of Disney's past roll into one while ushering a new future. Not all the work, sure, but it's still a charming and a joyful experience. All in all, I'm gonna give Wish a 3.5 out of 5. And I still cannot believe that this is the 100th anniversary of the Walt Disney Company. That's still blowing my mind right now. So comment down below and let me know. Have you guys seen Wish? What do you think of Wish? Let me know below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I'm also on Twitch. So if you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links and the usernames are in the description below. I hope you enjoyed my review of Wish. If so, please hit that like button, also subscribe, and do it for that notification bell for when the next review goes live. If you guys want to see my previous 2 reviews, please click it right there or right there. And of course, until my next review or video goes live, I will see you all next time.